this new budget process it's something we have been working toward, and I think this year we see the benefits of doing it. These are difficult issues. Why not let everyone into the process to try to resolve them together? It's always difficult when you have to cut, and I think you folks have to cut about $1.3 million. David Steffens deserves great praise for chairing that committee. I don't know how he was selected, perhaps because he's a percussionist and is able to deal with percussion. But the committee was very thorough, and it looked at the work of the Strategic Planning Committee and tried to allocate our resources based upon what we do well, what we can market well, and how we can move forward in the future.
This year, the University Strategic Planning Committee was informing the University Budget Committee on the direction the university should take in terms of allocating resources and in terms of using those resources in the way that supported the strategic plan the best. So to do that, many of the members of those two committees are the same people to help communication. And the Budget Committee had to delay some of its processes this year to wait for the work of the Strategic Planning Committee to be finished, so that budget managers could create their budget proposals based on the strategic plan as it has been revised, and that was then sent, those budget proposals were then sent to the Budget Committee for consideration. Two specific items that came out of the priority list of the Strategic Planning Committee that the Budget Committee was able to fund in the budget. Both of them relate to faculty. One was to increase the amount of budget for faculty development funds, and the new budget does include an increased amount in that area. And the other was to increase the pay rate for our adjunct faculty, which has not been increased in a very long time. And both the Strategic Planning Committee and the Budget Committee felt like that was a priority to increase that rate. Energy efficiency is one area that the university is trying to control costs. We probably can control that cost only by how much energy we consume.
We've really looked at systems for benefits that we think will save us some money so that we don't end up funding other institutions with our premiums. I realize that the P-card reforms have made certain things difficult, and I appreciate the fact that teachers and coaches, everyone worked with us on that. We have saved some money there, and we found some problems there, frankly, that just had to be addressed. So we've moved our endowment to the United Methodist Foundation through WestPath, their national system. They have about $19 billion, I think, in that system, and they have outproduced our previous people, Goldman Sachs, every year. They have also helped us with some accounting that we no longer have to pay for, and enrollment looks good for next year with a couple of exceptions. It looks like law enrollment may be down, and that, of course, affects our budget deeply. But not only is enrollment up, but our advancement efforts are up. We are raising more money, and we are raising more gifts by number. You can't rely on development to run the university. This university remains tuition driven, so recruiting students is still our most important function, and retaining them. So we still talk about the 3 R's every chance we can get: recruitment, retention, and resources.
This year's Budget Committee was very concerned with protecting affordability to our student body, and as a result, the committee made a proposal for changes in tuition rates going forward that we felt were very conservative and that would allow our current students to continue without undue financial burden. And we hope that those are well received and fit well within the current economic climate.
We have continued to work on capital commitments. As you know, we completed our mini campaign in the nursing school. We raised over $2 million, and that will be dedicated in April. we had some wonderful support from some new donors that we've developed, and that's very exciting. We hope nursing will continue its success. Enrollment's down a little bit in nursing this year, but hopefully it will go up there. We're also beginning some work on the science labs. We got to raise some more money for that, but we do need to improve our science labs. The law school campaign, which hasn't formally started, but has raised over $4 million at this point, and so it's doing well. Our formal kickoff will be in April, and our chairman, Ron Norick, is the honorary chairman of this campaign, and this has become a cause célèbre for him. He sometimes I think of it as Maps 4, because he just really thinks this is a way to link us further to Oklahoma City, and also an effort to revive and revitalize our law school. The product that this faculty produces is fantastic. They are mentors. They get to know students. I know this in my own case because my son is a graduate, and I just have to thank the faculty that through all these hardships, they continue to develop mentor relationships with our students, one-on-one relationships, and this is what a number of our competitors simply can't do.